John Heilemann is managing editor of Bloomberg Politics and co-host of The Circus on Showtime, a division of CBS. Good morning.
Hi.
How is this transition?
Happy Monday.
Yeah, and to you.
Here we go.
Here we go. Thanksgiving is this week.
Yes, my
There
God.
you go.
Looking forward to that.
A lot to be thankful about.
Oh,
That's
certainly.
right.
Yeah.
What do you think of the transition so far?
Well, I think it's they're obviously they've had some early stumbles and it's been more chaotic. I think everyone has rightly observed that this is a president-elect and a team that did not expect to be president-elect and having to do what they're doing at the level of trying to staff up this government, 4,000 jobs to fill. They have been moving with somewhat herky-jerky way and not really.
Why? Obama didn't announce any of his appointments till December 1st.
Well, again,
this is a transparent process. He's parading all of the people in front of the camera, says, here's who I'm looking at.
I'm talking about the fact is that on the levels of appointments at the cabinet levels, he's not behind at all. And that's what I was going to say a second ago. But I think the reality is that for a lot of the agencies that we're still waiting for the letters that allow them to actually proceed with the transition, they still haven't actually signed some of those letters, a number of the major government agencies. So they're behind in terms of the broad scale thing, filling 4,000 jobs. They're not behind in terms of the appointments to cabinet.
But they also changed transition teams, you know.
Yes, in the middle, again, showing a little bit of kind of chaos along the way.
But let's talk about the picks so far. We just heard our Vice President-elect say that Donald Trump will represent all of the people of the country. But when you look at the picks so far, there are some troubling signs, some say, about lack of diversity there. Should people be concerned, or is this way too early to talk about that?
Well, it's obviously early in the sense that there are still a lot of jobs to fill. I think it's, you know, if you are a non-white American, many non-white Americans have concerns about this administration from the get-go in terms of the way the campaign was prosecuted and so on. And looking at the current array of choices, it is a very monochromatic group, and not just a monochromatic group, but a very hardline group ideologically, and a group in the past of some of those people, Jeff Sessions, Steve Bannon, General Flynn, where they have made comments that raise concerns in addition to the color of their skin. So I think it would be a smart thing for the Trump team to move to get some diversity in order to kind of reassure the many millions of Americans who are a little worried on this front.
Some names, Woodson and others.
Yes, right.
Okay, let's talk about the job of Secretary of State.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is Romney, in your judgment, from your sources, a serious contender, as Mike Pence said?
Yes.
What does he bring to the table?
And how would he then turn to a man who supported him as diligently as Rudy Giuliani is and say, sorry, I'm embarrassing you, but I believe Romney's better?
I think Donald Trump has had some hard conversations with people in the past, and I think he could probably have that one. There are other jobs out there. The problem is that Rudy Giuliani has made it pretty clear that the only job he wants is Secretary of State. So that would be a difficult conversation, but I think Romney right now may be the front runner.
And on the other side, Charlie, what Mitt Romney said about him during the campaign, how do they reconcile that? They will figure it out.
We're seeing a lot of Republicans. We're seeing a lot of Republicans who said nasty things about Donald Trump get on board the Trump train.
And vice versa.
Figure it out. Thank you, John Heilemann. Always good to see you.